Okay then. All right. So, my guilds. It is now time, and many of you already know the story, but I was witness to a little bit of a ghost experience myself not too long ago. So as we cook this wiener together, I'll tell you about it, okay? So essentially, as many of you know, I work in the film music industry, okay? And one of the people that I mainly work for, okay, Lord Sauron, as you guys know, he bought a new house that was about, it's like a $7 million house, real fancy up in the hills, and he was renovating it, and so before this house started off very cursed, even before ghosts, okay? It started off, when I went to it for the first time, he was like, "Hey, Mav, go check it out. I'm going out of town, so feel out the place, do what you want." And so I went there, and he had one of those things called an isolation tank. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. It's like a salt tank, okay? And essentially, it has 1,000 pounds of salt shoveled into it. And it's supposed to be, I think they call it a sensory deprivation chamber or something. And so he was gone, and I was like, when in Rome, like, I should try it, fuck it. So I took off all my clothes, I got butt naked, and I got into this tank, okay? And I didn't realize there's like this whole, yes, exactly, like 11 from Stranger Things. And I didn't realize there's this whole sequence that you're supposed to do in preparation. And there's like goggles and like all this stuff. So I just got in there, and it has a sound system and disco mode. So I turn on disco mode, and I put on Interstellar, No Time for Caution. And I laid in there. I laid down and to soak it in. And as I'm laying there, I kind of like, the idea is you're supposed to float, like to where you don't even have to try to swim. Like there's so much salt that you just float on top of the water, and you start to hallucinate and enter this spiritual state, like of the Dalai Lama or something. So I'm sitting there, and my head is kind of sinking. I'm like, well, I'm supposed to just let it ride. And my head goes slightly under, and the water gets into my eyeball. And the most excruciating pain that I've ever felt in my life. I start screaming, and I rip open the lid of the thing, literally weeping, and I jump out butt naked, and I'm running across his backyard to try to find a shower to wash my eye out. And there's all these security cameras looking at me, running, screaming, naked through his yard. And I rush into the house, and I find the first bathroom that I can. And I just like lay down in the shower, trying to rub this fucking horrible salt out of my eyes. And it's very traumatic. But then the next day, the housekeeper came, and she was like, she saw someone. Apparently I used the master bathroom, of course, of all things. And so she calls Lord Sauron and is like, "Hey, just so you know, somebody seemed to have used your master bathroom. You may want to check the cameras." I got one text message from him, and it was like, "Someone tells me that you were at my house doing some strange things. Maybe don't do that again." I was like, okay, sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyways, so that was that was my introduction to this house. So as it was pretty cursed. But then came actually working there, and this is where the ghost part happens. So a couple months after that, I was working, and it was the middle of the night. It was like midnight. We were working on Kong Skull Island, big monkey movie, and yeah, so I'm working there and I'm doing this. We're kind of close to finishing it. And he is on vacation again. He went to fucking Bora Bora or some shit. And all of a sudden, I start hearing these like plates clinking. And I'm in the music studio, and just down the hall is the kitchen. It's coming from the kitchen. There's like these plates kind of, it sounds like someone's like making a sandwich or something. And I was like, what is that? And he was, like I said, in Bora Bora. And I was like, well, maybe it's his girlfriend. But she was there with him too. And it was midnight, and I just get this bone chilling sensation in my body. And it's like some heavy duty activity in the kitchen happening, like really, really heavy duty. And so I'm sitting there, I shut the door to this music studio and I lock it. And I sit there for about 5 minutes and it doesn't stop. And so there's like a little side exit door. Okay. And so I run out that door and I run down this outdoor pathway, which you actually get a glimpse of the kitchen. And I looked into the kitchen. Nothing. It's totally dark. So that was my first experience where I was like, okay, that's pretty weird. What was that? A couple months goes by. My coworker starts telling me, hey, at night I've been having some bad things happening up here at Tiger Tail Drive, which this is where he lived. And this is like where Jim Carrey lives there. LeBron James lives there. It's a very, very fancy street. And so he says, I was there the other night, and it's happened to me a couple times now, where these really loud stomping sounds on the roof, like not like animal, like physical, like stamping of boots on the ceiling are happening in the middle of the night. And I told him my plate story, which then we were both like, okay, it's pretty weird. Now, the crux of it happened. We were all every Monday we have a meeting, okay? And we sit at his Lord Sauron's long table and discuss horrible things. As we all sat there, 10 of us, this loud sound happened, and all of the faucets in the house turned on, and every single door slammed shut. And we all just kind of sat there in awe of like, what the fuck just happened? And absolutely terrifying. And so this is where we bring up, I bring up to my friend Matsky my situations. He saw this too, and he was like, okay, that was weird, but maybe the water pressure, maybe a gust of wind happened at the same time. I don't know. But we all experienced that together. And so we were like, holy shit, what the hell is going on here? And enough weird things happened where one night, it was like 10 at night, and Matsky, me, and my other coworker, we were like, we should tell Henry, like, this guy, we should tell Lord Sauron what's going on here, okay? Because this is not good. I don't want to go up there. It's literally terrifying. When I go up there at night, it's just it's not a good feeling. And it's not a good workplace. It's fucking haunted. So we called him, and we were like, okay, Lord Sauron, we believe that something weird's going on at your house. I am not that much of a believer in ghosts, honestly, but there's some weird shit going on. I don't know what to tell you. And he was like, oh my God, I know. I've been experiencing this too. I got home the other day. All of my curtains were twisted into this garbled mess. Every curtain in my house. And then he had this crazy issue where his hot tub started heating up to like 160 degrees. out of nowhere. And he called the pool guy, and the pool guy was like, I don't know what to tell you, the heater's not on. And so his thing kept turning into this death inferno hot tub. And so we all had enough experiences, and we were like, he was like, I can't go inside my home. And it got to be like midnight. And he was like, I'm standing outside of my house right now and I can't go in. I'm going to sell my house. And like, okay, don't be extreme. Like, you've put millions of dollars into this house. You have a family who's grown up here. Like, come on. You should be, this is a good place. And he was like, I'm not going to go in, and I'm going to put it on the market, and I'm going to go stay in a hotel. And so we're like, hold there, we'll come up there. Okay. And so me and Maskey, we drive up Tiger Tail Road. It's 2 a.m. And as we're driving, we call another girl that she was a family friend, stayed there for summer break, or for summer, some summer festival she went to. And we were like, we asked her, did you hear anything? Like, you slept there every night. She was like, oh yeah, there's people in the house. And we were like, what? She's like, yeah, I heard them every night. I don't think they're evil. And we were like, oh, okay then. Well, that's pretty cool. So then we basically, we arrived to his house, and sure enough, he's standing outside his house. He's unable to go inside. And so we all meet him out there, and we're like, okay, let's go inside. Let's sit in a circle. Let's pull out this Japanese whiskey, and let's talk about it. So I went in there with all my coworkers and Lord Sauron, and we sat in a circle in his living room with some whiskey. And we're like, we're rational people here. Something horrible is happening. Okay. Now, let's spend the night here, and let's see if anything happens. And if anything does, then I'll move out, and I'll find a new place. Or we can discuss maybe like sage, which I always thought was used for cooking, but apparently it keeps the spirits away. And we were discussing, should we leave a message for, like, do you want to hurt us kind of deal? Which one of the people there was saying it's a bad idea. It could antagonize it. So we slept there, all of us, and apparently, I don't believe this, but apparently in the middle of the night, I sat up and I started screaming, which 2 people corroborated. The other one, I don't know if they're fast asleep, like didn't hear it. And then somebody said, like, there's this cable, like the sound of cables being pulled through the wall. Anyways, so his girlfriend comes in the morning, and she is incredibly pissed off. And she's like, I can't believe you've convinced Lord Sauron that this place is haunted. He is about to sell the house. You're to leave this place, and you never speak of this ever again. It's like she's like crying, her eyes watering. And so we all walk out, and we're like, okay, we'll never talk about it again. And months went by, and I asked him, and he said he had it's not great. And he said he had multiple shaman like people come and sage the house, did all this stuff, and we didn't need to be there at night anymore. Do I need to be here at night anymore? Change location. not great. Nothing that beer can't fix. How old is this house? It's one of the oldest houses on Tiger Tail. Wow, this is a tiny wiener. And even the gardener, when we asked him about it, he asked him, like, do you want to come inside? And the gardener was just like, the gardener knew. He definitely knew. And the what was it? There was a fire there in the 40s. And every house on that street burned down, but the fire flew over his house. It was the only house that didn't burn down. So there's some cursed shit going on there. I have one other one that's not my own story, but that I read. I was like, that's decently scary. It's actually two. How much mustard do you guys usually do? I like a lot of mustard. Oh. Cheers, my guild. The dinner of champions. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Bigfoot being chased by the water hag? Did you? Sure you did. Sure you did. Water hags run fast. Well, I guess there's still a chance that we go check it out.